takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that rope.
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys.
Oh, he's going to go up top. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bringing it back. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Blue Hens are in the hurry up. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
And, man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a fourth down now.
Hunt is on its way. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Back to pass, it's Dickens. With the catch, it's Myers.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
It's complete to the left. At the 35, he's loose. Breaks into the open. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. They got the explosive play now to finish the deal. It's 1st and 10 from the 12.
Here we go, here we go.
Reads it, fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to keep it in the air. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Topper! Fitted in the window for the score.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Blue Hens send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. The coverage team was down there to corral it, and they made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking to throw, it's Dickens. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Hilltoppers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and look for room. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Using his legs, it's Payne. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Tempo and overdrive.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back? And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yard. Help out the O. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking for a man. It's Dickens. Oh, he wants it all. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Myers. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. To a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. The Hilltoppers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on fourth down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. You just can't go backwards. There he did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, give on the inside.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to pass, it's Dickens. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Hilltoppers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Blue Hens headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. Hey, you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Blue Hens decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. On the move, it's Rodgers. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll... starting over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a fifth. They weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Dickens. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at L.T. Smith Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Blue Hens will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes.
And the ball's on the ground. Offense scoops it up and still going. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run,
he hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Throwing right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like...
There's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
The Blue Hens in the hurry-up. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Quarterback may change this route. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Bring in the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. And the Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He's got it. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Pulls and fires complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Tyree. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The play action fake. Got it in the middle. It's Kelly. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Blue Hens moving quickly to the line. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Tyree. Just outside the rim. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He's got the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wants to throw again. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
And this one is perfect. That'll pull them back to within 6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Utah State has the lead right now. Logan has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over New Mexico. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air, it's Dickens. Quick strike complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Hilltoppers can really attack on this second and short. They'll run it. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. And the Hilltoppers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Makes a grab past the marker.
And how about this coach, man? Trusting their offense, trusting their guys. You could punt the football away here on fourth down and see if your defense can end this game, but he wanted to end it on offense. He trusted his guys, and that is a huge fourth down conversion late in this football game.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Dickens. He'll take a shot. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Tyree. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Blue Hens look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And this is really the story of the game. This offense has no chance in the passing game because they cannot protect the quarterback. All game long, he's been under duress. You got to give the defense time.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Corners are going to bail. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws toward the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that 4th down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the 4th quarter to get me the football back.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
To the air, it's Dickens. Got his man on the right. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
Let's go! Let's go!
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Turning it on! He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got the 1st down and more. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you'd want to play better on offense. You'd want to score more points, but Reese, Jesse, I want to learn as I win. I don't want to learn as I lose.
And I know you're loving